Hello everyone, welcome to Susie's Unique Designs. Today I'm going to be making a Christmas wreath on the patent pending pancake frame. That's a tongue twister. I already preloaded it. Let me show you here. It's super easy. So on this frame there's little notches on the inside and the outside. There's 6 on the outside and 6 on the inside. These 2 are to attach your sign if you want to put one on, and this is to attach your bow. It's just optional. Okay, and so all you have to do to load the frame is I just use regular pipe cleaners. You just put them in, and here is a notch right here. And then you just twist it so that it's not on the notch, but it's just on the top. And you just twist it once, and then the inside ones can face inside, and the outside ones can face outside. This is the sign we're going to be using. Very cute. I'm going to be using these 2 different kinds of deco mesh. They're so pretty. And I have this idea. I wanted to, because they both are, they don't have any foil in them. This one has a little bit of extra texture in it, but I don't think they would cover the frame by themselves. So I thought I would just put them together, make a clean edge here, just my rotary cutter, just a little bit. Just need to take a little bit off there to start with a clean edge. So I'm going to bring my frame back over here. We're going to do the poof method. I'm going to roll it under just a little bit, maybe a couple inches like this. Then I'm going to roll it again under like this, just to protect the edges. Okay, and then I'm just going to gather it like this, so then your edges are all protected. And I'm going to pull this out just a little bit. Okay, then all we're going to do is we're going to start on the top. You can pick wherever you want to start, it doesn't matter. You're going to push it down into the frame. Now this is going to be a little thicker here, so you want to make sure that you get it tight to the frame. Then I'm going to go around this way, and what I'm going to do is make 10-inch poofs. So I'm going to use my mat. This is a self-healing mat. And I'm going to go from the 10 here. I'm just going on the 10 here. And then just gently pull this over to the 20. Okay, and then we're going to put it back to the next pipe cleaner here. I'm not going to untie it, twist it. I'm just going to add this right on top here. Okay, and we're just going to twist it once. And then I think when we fluff this out a little bit, isn't that pretty? Wow. I think this is going to be really nice. So, and you could, if you didn't want to have it or you didn't have a mesh holder, you can just drop it on the floor as well, and that works. I do that a lot with my 21-inch. Okay, so I'm going right here to the 10, over to the 20, and then to the next one on the top. And this one here, I'm going to undo this one where we started, just to try to make it so it's not quite as thick. Now we're going to go right down on the bottom. Okay, so we have this right here, and I'm going to pull it right over, straight over here like this. So we twisted that once. Let's see here. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to pull this down here. I'm just going to twist it tight to the frame like this. And we'll keep on going around. We have 6 on the bottom here we got to do. Okay, so let's see here. We got from the 10 over to the 20 is right here. Okay. seems a little bit, oh, this came undone on the bottom. I have to make sure that, I was like, that's a pretty big poof. Okay, so let's see here. We got to go right here. We're going to twist it once. There we go. That's better. And then we're just going to go like this. Okay. Can you guys see the sparkle in here? It's so pretty. So what I do when I'm going to work on a project is I usually pick a focal point. And my focal point was this beautiful sign. I just fell in love with it. I love blue and silver, and it's so pretty. And so then I go from there when I pick out my ribbon and my mesh and stuff. And sometimes it takes me a while to pick stuff out, but this blue is really a pretty blue, and I thought that if we did a dark mesh like this, it would make our wreath really dark. And so I thought, well, maybe white, you know, would be okay as well. But then I saw this pretty tweed kind of mesh, and you guys can't probably see it in the camera, but there's silver that's going through it. So it's like a blue and white and silver. And I thought, oh, that would be really pretty. It'll make it stand out, you know, and still make the sign shine. And then I got this ribbon a year or two ago from Craft Outlet. This ribbon is so gorgeous. It's so pretty. Or I might have got it from DecoExchange. I can't remember. Sorry. Anyway, but this ribbon is so pretty, and I thought, oh, this is silver and blue. That would be really pretty with it. So we're going to see. And then I thought, well, I probably should do a solid, so I might do a white. We'll see. We'll figure it out. So anyway, that's what I picked out. Kind of rolling my edges underneath a little bit. And then, let's see, where's my 10? My 10 is right here. Over to the 20, and then to the next one, we're going to put this in. Really nice. Isn't that pretty? We're going to cut our ribbons. Isn't that going to look nice on there? I think so. Do this blue and white. I've been wanting to use it, so first this is like a white velvet, I would say, or something. So we have 12. So we have 12 twist ties. We need 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10, 11, 12. Okay, and you want to have some good scissors to cut through all this. This one kind of was weird when oops, I didn't pull it correctly. Isn't this pretty? Wow. I'm going to dovetail them, and I'm going to take, I guess, 4 pieces. Okay, so you're just going to fold it in half like this, kind of like a taco. Fold it in half, and then you're just going to cut at an angle, okay? From the fold side upward towards the sky. And then you get a pretty little dovetail. There, we got all these cut now. So now we're gonna make little ribbon packets. We're just gonna put them like this on top and fold it in half. So we'll do that with each one of them. We'll put our favorite ribbon on top. There, we got them all together now here. I would like to do some curls. Ooh, I don't think we're gonna get 15 of them out of there. I mean 12. That's funny, 12 of them at 15 inches. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see, we might have just enough to do, this will be 6. Yep, that'll be good. So we have 6 at 15, and we need 20. It's the border stripe, and it just has the regular white edging, so we're gonna use this one instead. I gotta have a little bit of a clean edge. Here we go. So we need 6 of these at 15 inches. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that worked out good, like twice. And then put a little clip on the end of it. Whew. Just be gentle so it doesn't stick to everything. Okay, then curl this one. We're curling the edges under just a couple times. And then we're gonna go in the middle and we're just gonna pinch it and gather it right over here with the other one. And then we have a little, kind of like a little ruffle and a curl. Ways like this. There we go. That'll work out good. Okay. So I'm just taking this and I'm rolling it like this twice and then just squishing it together like that. And then I'm going to add it right in here vertically. Okay, so I have this. I'm sorry, I don't match. I have my Green Bay Packers on and oh well, we're crafting. Just add it right there into it, tight. Okay, so let's add our ribbon before we go on the inside. Here's my center point. And then I'm just gonna pinch right up the middle like an upside down V. And then I'm gonna add it all the way around the bottom. Here, like this. And we're gonna twist 3-4 times so it does not come undone. Okay, like this. And then we'll cut it off with our pipe cleaner. We're gonna leave about maybe an inch to tuck it underneath the ribbon so that it looks nice and neat. So we'll take this little nub part right here and we're just gonna tuck it, push it right in the back there. Okay, so then we use our fingers, fluff up our wired ribbon, and we just go like that. Okay, we got the outside all done. Now for the inside, I'm gonna actually do something just a little bit different. We're going to, I'll just set this over to the side a little bit. We are going to just ruffle this like this. So if you want, you could just put something heavier on this end. But what I'm gonna do is just go here and I'm just gonna go in the middle and I'm just gonna pinch it and then just walk my fingers right up the middle. Just teeny tiny like this. Just keep walking them right up the middle all the way to the end like this. Okay, then we have a little bow tie ruffle. And then we're gonna put this on the inside now. And we're gonna pull it tight like this, just once. And then we'll take our mesh and we'll kind of crisscross it up here like this. There we go. And we'll do this all the way around and then we'll add our ribbons. So now we're gonna put the ribbon on the inside. Oops, I think we're done with that one there. Oops, okay, go like this. Just add it, you don't have to undo it. You can just add it right in there. We're gonna twist 4 or 5 times. Because you don't really have to count. You just have to, you need to leave about a 1/2 inch to an inch, like little nub when you cut it off. So you can tuck it behind your ribbon to make your work look really nice and neat. I hope you guys like this. If you do, I hope that you would click on the like and subscribe button. It helps me helps you to be notified when I am adding more content on like my YouTube channel or Facebook or Instagram. So I appreciate if you also want to share this out. That's awesome. Share with your friends and family. I greatly appreciate that. When you do, then Facebook says, oh, more people like her stuff, so we're going to show it. And that's the way YouTube feels as well. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you. If there's some things you would like to see me make, you could give me some suggestions in the comments as well. Okay, look at that. That turned out so pretty. I'll make sure to definitely take pictures when I'm all done of what it looks like. Oops. And then here's the sign. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my jewelry hole punch and you can get these right on Amazon. And what I like to do is I'll usually just do it right on the sides, just a little ways in. And it makes just a little hole like that. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I do another one right next to it. Okay, and then across from that, I do it 2 more. Okay. And I'm gonna get my wire, I think my silver wire. Let's see, just a moment. Okay, so I'm gonna use this floral wire, and this is 26 gauge. If you wanted to, you could use 22 gauge if you wanted, but for this particular, for my signs, I usually use 26. Probably about maybe like 20 inches. I like to do the 2 holes because I think that it hides the wire a little bit more than if you put it to the back. But I take it like this and I'm going to twist it so it's on your sign, and I use my sign and I twist it just like a few times, 3 or 4 times. And that's I usually have gold or silver wire. I think they have green. Okay. And just use your sign, twist it, and then it gets it tighter in the back when you use the sign into our wreath. Okay, so let's see here. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I just love it. Okay. So now you just take your wire and it, just go through the back. This is probably one of the most challenging parts of the whole project is this, which it's not really that challenging. It's okay. Let's see here. We have this one here. And because I'm using this wire, I'm actually going through where the ribbon is at. Okay, so let's see here. How does that look? Okay, where's my little loop? My loop is here. I'm just gonna twist it around like this. Okay, so I like it here. I'm just gonna put it tight to the frame. I'm just holding it tight to the frame like that. Now look. I think that looks really pretty good. And then let's make a bow now, and we'll put our bow right down here, right in here, and then we'll be done. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Next, we're going to do our bow. Let me grab my easy bow maker. That's what I like to use. I use different ones, but I think today, ooh, all kinds of stuff flying everywhere. You just have to have fun with your design. I try to pick out different options, and we could add them right into the bow. So let's start with this one, and this one I believe is from Michael's. I'm gonna go with a 10-inch tail. And I twist and put it down into the pegs. And then let's do 6-inch loops. You can pull the tail down forward so we can see where the other 6 is at there. Okay, and I just pull it taut to the middle and down into the pegs. Let's make that about the same. Okay, then we're gonna go with our pretty jeweled ribbon. That's what it looks like, jeweled. Jewels. Okay, and we're just gonna do the same thing. We're gonna just pinch it, teeny tiny twist, like that. Over to the 6, pinch teeny tiny, twist, okay. Then we'll go with the white next. Same thing. on each side for this one here. And we're going to come in about 1 inch on this one here. We'll do 2 loops for this. We'll do 1 loop of these, the same size as the last loop. This is kind of fun, a fun texture. A little something different there. And these here could be like, we could have put these in here. Let me see. Before we put any zip ties or anything in here, we could just put these in like this. I'm just putting them to make sure that we get them in the, like up here maybe. I think that'll be pretty. I'm gonna double my pipe cleaner just to make sure that we have enough room, because it's a little bit thicker, and sometimes if you just have this little one, it doesn't work as well. So I'm just gonna dovetail all the tails. We're just folding it, so you can either kind of turn your ribbon like this and fold it in half like a taco, and then cut it at an angle like this. Okay. And sometimes when I'm sideways like this, I fold it where it's facing down, and then I cut at an angle going upward. There. And these ones I think will roll up, so I'm going to cut them at just at an angle, a pretty angle. And then you can take your fingers and you can run them underneath the ribbon, and this is wired ribbon, and it just kind of helps it to pop up a, you know, like give it a little curve. Well, some of it does, but this is velvet, white velvet. So that's what's nice about different wired ribbon, is what it does. So just be careful we didn't glue these in. They should be just fine, but I think that looks kind of neat with these in here. And then I'm just putting the pipe cleaner right through the mesh, and there, oh, it does match one of the holes, so that's nice. Okay, all I'm going to do with the ribbon tails is I'm just going to take my fingers and I just roll it on itself. Just roll it all the way up. And the same with this one. I like to roll the 1.5 inch ribbon. That's what this is. Now I'm going to go on the inside, and then I just, whoops, I was talking here. Let me figure this out. Roll it up, and then you just take it and pull it out gently like this. There you go. And the same thing here. So it's kind of nice to leave those a little bit longer. And then this one. There. I think this is so pretty. And then we want to stick our fingers in the loops and kind of poof them up. We don't want a flat bow that we work so hard on making. I love this. I love this. I hope you guys do too. And you could put other things right here too, other little fun things. But I think this one, I was going to glue it in here, but I think it might be a little bit big for that. So I found these ones that I got from the Dollar Tree. I think it'll stay. Okay, kind of like that. Isn't that pretty? I think it turned out good. So again, I'll take a picture of this and it'll be at the end of the video so you guys can see how it turns out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you coming to my channel or watching me on Facebook, or I'll have all my social media links in my description, okay? So you can follow me. Have a good day.